Good evening, everybody. It is the 28th of July. No, it's not. It's the 29th of July. It's actually the 45th wedding anniversary of Charles and Diana getting married. I remember exactly where I was and what I was doing. Don't know why that popped into my head. Okay, I'm having to do these readings a little later on in the evening because it's very warm here in the UK and I can't concentrate when I'm melting like everybody else. Okay, I've got the timing cards here tonight and I've got here the tarot cards. These are the small ones. The other set are in my car actually because sometimes I go to clients who cannot get about. So, if you are sadly disabled and you need me to come to you, as long as it's within like a 25-mile radius of where I am, I will do that for you for very nominal. Just literally charge you the fuel as what I paid for it, like for like. If you contact me by the link at the top which says book above, that will take you to my Facebook psychic page, and then if you click message, and it'll go straight into Messenger. Okay, that's the waffle out of the way. Now these are these small tarot cards. The ones I normally use are in the car. I have loads of other decks in the car actually, but I've got a few in the house. I'm just actually reorganising a cupboard because sadly my mum passed away last year and I got her cupboard and I'm just trying to use it wisely. So I'm going to just lay a very quick spread out, past, present, future. Oh, that's interesting. 3 of Cups, that's nice. Okay. So the Cups cards, this is 8 of Cups. Cups are emotions and feelings, okay? I want to hold that to the camera because I notice a lot of readers just go, and it doesn't help. So you can always screenshot this if that helps. So the 8 of Cups, that is in the past in this quick shuffle. That means something in your recent past has caused you emotional distress. Could be a split up from somebody, an argument with a family member or a friend even, or even your partner or somebody you're interested in. Okay, everything is temporary. Every minute that goes past, it means literally that 1 minute now is now in the past. You see what I mean? Everything is temporary. In the present, you've got the 3 of Cups. This is lovely, actually. Again, the cups are emotions and feelings, and if you want to screenshot that on the camera. The 3 of Cups could be an engagement proposal and or marriage. I don't want to promise it to everybody because obviously, there's going to only be so many people looking at this and so many people that it would resonate with. But what I would say is this is the card of hope in your love life, in your emotions. So when a 3 appears, it generally means something's going to happen in roughly the 3-day, 3-week, 3-month period. Generally means that whatever argument you had with this previous person, the chances are that it will get better. And if you look at the picture, they are holding cups and clinking glasses. Okay, that means they're just saying like, cheers, they're happy. And the waterfall in the background just means that life is flowing nicely as it should be, okay? And then in the not too distant future is the Knight of Cups. The Knight is usually, well, I was going to say it's gender fluid, but on this deck it's a male, but the Knight means that your person of interest is going to be coming towards you in a very positive way. The Cups cards, I mean, you've got all these cards and those 3 came out. So that means someone's going to come forward in a positive way in the not too distant future. Okay, what I'm going to do now is another one of these small spreads because there is going to be a small audience and it may not be the reading for each person, obviously. The way I normally read is knowing someone's first name. I don't need dates of birth. I think they really are for astrology, although tarot is linked with astrology. I need your date, name and where you live. I don't mean an address, but like a city. So say, my name is Chloe and I live in London. Well, I don't live in London, but that's an example. That's all I need from you, okay? It does help to have a question. I don't really like general readings, like just tell me what do you see, because that means you're going to get a generic answer, and I don't really want to do that to you. Okay, so let's just see what comes out now. Excuse my hair, I've just had a shower and a hair wash because I needed it, and it was very warm. Okay, let's do do a bit of a bigger spread here, similar. And I've done a very good spread live for you. I'll tell you what they are in a sec. I'm just taking it all in here. Interesting. Seems like no matter what you've got with this person, like where it's just gone a little bit wrong in the past, it does mean that it is going to pick up and get better. Let's put those away. So past, present, future again at the top, and then I'm going to go into more details. So again, the Five of Cups, if you want to screenshot that, that is very similar to the Eight of Cups. It means in your recent past, there has been some kind of discord, some kind of upset, and you're sitting down with your head in your hands going, I just don't know what to do, okay? I mean, don't forget at all times you are going to be divinely guided and all that. And this one in the air is the 5. Now, the 5 is not the best number. The 5 of Wands, the Wands is your career, okay? Career and activity. It's telling me in the air at the moment, like around you right now, is some struggle and frustration, more than likely with your job or wanting a promotion or needing that pay rise. But you do come out the other side, okay? But it is showing right now, but if you just power through, the other cards I'm looking at are telling me it's actually going to be fine. But this, don't forget, this just reads for the right now. And another Cups card has come up. So it's interesting. You've got the stress and the hassle. Then you've got the Two of Cups in your not too distant future. So this is going to say the Two of Cups. Cups, emotions and feelings again. Now, for anybody who thinks tarot is witchy and woo-woo, it's as witchy as you want it to be. I don't sit here at night with my cauldron and my black candles and my voodoo doll. I just sit here using a few cards just to help me link in, okay? Some people do those things, and that's absolutely fine. They know what they're doing. But I haven't had that training. But I can, you know, like we all can light a white candle and just ask for the good stuff to come, right? So I don't do it, and I never have done anything, putting anything on anyone. I think, do you know what? There is something called a tenfold karmic rule. So if I say, for example, did want to be horrible and put a nasty something on someone, if I could even do that, it means it'll come back to me tenfold. So, you know, so if you ever hear these readings and people say, oh, be careful and all this, it is slightly scare tactics, because they will get tenfold. If they scare a client and it, you know, and it is horrible news, they will get it back tenfold. So just be aware of that. I'm not putting everybody down. I'm just saying people should tell you the good stuff, okay? We're not allowed to predict death. Not that I've ever seen it, and I don't want to see it, and I don't want to know about it. Okay, so what's coming up? It does mean your next card coming up in the not too distant future is the Queen. So if you look, it's the emotions, sorry, it's the career and activity cards. And the Queen is where you're sitting down, you're in your glory, you're saying, thank you very much. I've worked really, really hard. Now it could also be for males. Just because it's the Queen on a card doesn't mean it's not for a man or trans in this life. You know, got to be kind of, you know, inclusive and for everybody, right? And also the Four of Wands next to that Queen is also about the career. So the Four of Wands is reaping rewards for your efforts, meaning you're going to get your just deserves, like in a good way, like you've worked hard. You say worked hard for that promotion, or you've worked hard for that such and such to happen, or you worked hard to get a really good reference, and it means it's going to come about, okay? And timing of that is in the present, but I'm going to do the timing card shortly, just to round this one off. Gosh, it's already 9 minutes. And then the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, this is money. The 10 is a completion. It means an investment, buying a house, buying a car, investing somehow into your future, okay? I'm going to do very, very quickly on the timing cards to finish up this reading. Then I might just do another couple of shorts. Gosh, the humidity is still very warm. It's 77% humidity tonight. I don't know why I'm picking up Nepal. If it's somebody from Nepal watching this, I think it's a man actually. Maybe this is for you. I'm not just saying that. Picking up travel. Someone's going to be travelling. I feel it's for like combined with work and a holiday. So you may be going from Nepal to, well, I'm picking up like somewhere like Singapore, but it's somewhere in Asia. I'm not very familiar with all those countries. So that's coming up in the not. That's just coming through my channeling. My guide is many guides. My mum, my sister. Those are the main two. I had a reading last week, and somebody told me who my guide was, and it was a very, gosh, I can't remember now. It's a very bizarre male figure from the 1600s. Whoa, Isaac Newton. That was it. Okay, so April is very prominent for somebody. Okay, something that you want to happen in April. That's, see, top of the deck. Top of the deck on a holiday. I think holidays are great because it just means you can reset, just recharge yourself, get yourself out of a stress mode, get yourself into the normal way that you actually are without sort of, overthinking life. Something that you've been wanting, whether it's, I don't know, going away with your boyfriend or girlfriend and you talk about, say, for example, getting more serious. That's nice. So something good is going to happen on a holiday. Let's try and get one more. That one's flown out. So when they fly out, it means that is the one you've got to be looking at. I'm going to come back to that one in a second. This one's, it's not the right time. There you go. So right now, as in 29th of July, is not the right time, but it will happen when you're on a holiday. So that's your little reading for tonight. Sorry it's gone into 12 minutes. I don't mean it to. I'm going to try and keep them shorter because I know people have got lives. What you could always do is save it for later if you don't have time to look at it now. My name is Chloe. I've been reading professionally for 22 years. I do have another life, like my passion is airlines. I want to get back into the airlines, and my background is legal secretary and personal assistant. So this is not just like my whole world. This is part of what I do, but it has literally become sort of an inherent part of who I am. I very first noticed I had some kind of gift at the age of 4. My grandparents came round to us every Thursday evening, and it was about 7 p.m. at night, and I was just waiting for them to turn up. And we lived in a house on a main road that didn't have any parking, and it was a bit of an old market town, and it was a bit dusty in that road, and there was just nowhere to park. And I remember sitting there thinking they're going to be knocking on the door any second, and in my head I was going 10, 9, 8, 7, and literally on number 1, that's when they knocked on the door. So I just knew then there was something. I do everything for the good. I do everything for the light. I do have knowledge of twin flames, but I'm not as good as Kurt Johnson. I cannot recommend him enough. Kurt, K-U-R-T Johnson. No, he's not paying me to say that, but he's done me a massive favour helping me on his programme when I couldn't afford it. And he's a good man, and just gave me a little bit of a discount just to help me out. So I just wanted to say that Kurt Johnson is your main man for twin flames, but I'm here to do oracle cards, tarot cards, timing cards, friends with benefits discussions, because honestly I hear that all day every day with clients. And it's just the amount of women getting trapped by these men who are promising you that they love you and they want to be with you and they want to see you on the weekends and things like that, and they message you all the time, and basically they're just looking for one thing. So I'm not saying casual sex is bad. That's fine if that's what you want. But if one person is looking for one thing and the other person is looking for something else, that other person shouldn't promise you that they're going to be with you and see you at weekends and things like that if they don't mean it. I mean, not everything's about being stressed out and, I'm perfectly capable on my own. I'm an independent woman. I've got my own home. I actually don't need a man, I'm just saying I'm at a time in my life I don't need it. But company would be nice, but it has to be with the right person who wants a similar thing to you. But yes, of course, it's all about having fun. Like this holiday card, it's funny how this has come out, because I've actually been thinking for quite a while, shall I go back on holiday? Because, someone mentioned it to me, but of course they didn't follow through. So I went on my own holiday, and I went to Malta in February, and it was really nice. Just some me time, a complete reset. Nothing wrong with going on your own, and that's it. I do hope it's helped. Thank you very much.